Hello YouTubers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Uncle Pythagoras is welcoming you. Today we are going to continue with mathematics paper 1. We are going to do the maximum and minimum for the MP paper question 8 September 2024. The question reads as follows. The radius of the base of a cylindrical cold drink can is x centimeters and the volume is 440 centimeter cube. The area is equals to pi r squared. The circumference is equals to 2 pi r, and the volume is equals to pi r h squared. Pi r squared h. The question 8.1 says determine the height of the can in terms of x for 2 marks. The solution for that, we're going to write it here. 8.1, determine the height. We were given the volume of the can is equals to pi r squared h, but we were given that v is equals to 440 cubic centimeters and x is equal to, they say, the radius of the base of a cylindrical cold drink can is x centimeters. R is equals to x centimeters. Now it's a matter of substituting all the values that were given. The volume is 440 cubic centimeter is equals to pi. Instead of r, we put x squared h. Now we are going to omit the units for our convenience sake. Now we need to determine the height. This is what we are looking for. So if we determine the height, then the height is going to be 440 divided by pi x squared. We have determined the height in terms of x. Now 8.2, this was 2 points, it was 2 marks. 8.2, they say show that the area of the material needed to manufacture the can is 2 pi x squared plus 880x for 2 marks. So we are going for 8.2. 8.2 must know that in order for us to know the material, we need to know the whole surface area of the material. Surface area is equals to 2 pi x squared plus 2 pi xh. This is the formula that we are going to use to find the surface area. Now, we know that h is this value. We are going to substitute that value here. This is going to be 2 pi x squared plus 2 pi x. Instead of h, we put 440 divided by pi x squared. Now we are going to take the very same thing as across as it is, then plus we have pi x. Here we have pi x. So we can take out the pi x as a common factor, 2 pi x as a common factor of 440 divided by pi x. We are left with 1x. Now we come here, 2 pi x and pi x cancel one another. We are left with 2 pi x squared plus 2 times 440, it's 880 divided by x. So they say that we must show that the material is going to be 2 pi x squared plus 880 divided by x. Coming to the last question. The last question says 8.3. The last question says determine the volume of x. You correct that to 2 decimal places, for which the least amount of material is needed to manufacture such a can for 4 marks. Now, to determine the value of x, to correct it to 2 decimal places, for which the least amount of material is needed to manufacture such a can for 4 marks, we are going to take the surface area that we just calculated, and we are going to take the surface area that we just calculated, surface area, which was 2 pi x squared plus 880 divided by x. Now, this is in terms of what? It is in terms of x. So we are going to say surface area in terms of x. When we derive it in terms of x, we are going to get, before we can derive it, let's just rewrite everything in a way that it is understood. It is 2 pi x squared plus 880 x to the power minus 1. We are taking this x from the denominator into the numerator. When we take it, we are subtracting a 1. This is going to be to the power minus 1. Right. So if we differentiate this in terms of x, 2 times 2 is 4 pi x plus minus 880 x to the power minus 2. Then as a derivative with respect to x is going to be 4 pi x minus 880 divided by x squared. Now we're taking that x to the power minus 2 to the denominator. We know that at some point, at the derivative point, SA with respect to x is going to give us a 0. So we are going to say 0, 0, 0. We take this, that side, it's 0 plus 8, 8. Let's take this, that side. It's 0 minus 4 pi x. We have taken this to that side, is equals to minus 880 to the power x squared. Now, we cross multiply, here is 1, we cross multiply, This is going to be a minus 4 pi x multiplied by x squared is equals to a minus 880 multiplied by 1, which is the same. Now we multiply throughout by a negative to get a positive. Now we have a 4 pi x cubed is equals to 880. Then x cubed is equals to 880 divided by 4 pi. Now let's see the 880 when we divide it by 4 pi to see what we get. 880 divided by 4 pi is equals to 70. X cubed is equals to 70, 0 to 8. Now we're going to multiply this x cubed by 1/3. Is equals to, we multiply this 70, 0 to 8 to the power 1/3, which is going to be x is equals to 70 70.0 to 8 raised to the power of 1/3. It is going to be 4,12. So we have answered the question that says determine the value of x correct to 2 decimal places for which the least amount of material is needed to manufacture such a can. For 4 marks, we have done it here, which is absolutely correct. 2 marks, 4 marks here. All in all, such questions like this, they were the maximum of 8 marks. They were the maximum of 8 marks. Some can work 8, 6, sometimes 5, but the maximum is 8. It can go up to 10 depending on the question for that year. So YouTubers, please go and practice with me. You can log on to the Uncle Pythagoras YouTube channel to see the videos that we have done and the one that are still coming, since we have 5 days to go to write paper 2. I wish you all the best, class of 2024 and beyond, to go and pursue your future careers. Not forgetting the grade 11 that are still coming to grade 12 and all those who are still coming up. You must use this channel to better your understanding. This is not only for 2024 class, it's for the rest of the nation coming from down there up until grade 12. Thank you very much, YouTubers. I really like your participation. Take a very good care. Please practice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Not forgetting to comment. Thank you very much.